Here we go, the experienced Joseph Parker locking horns with the undefeated power puncher Fabio Wardley. It's a real battle for the gold that lies in wait. A dream shot at the mercurial wizard, Alexander Usyk. Parker is favourite going in. But with Fabio Wardley, you never know. A string of first-round KOs. Don't take your eyes off this. He wins late as well, Wardley, but is he good enough? It's a big step up in level. Live and exclusive on DAZN, the home of boxing, and Darren, the home of heavyweight boxing.
It really is, and I'm so intrigued to see how this plays out early. Who's going to hold the centre of the ring? Who's going to get in that rhythm behind their jab? Who's going to land the first heavy shot, and how will they react?
Fabio Wardley's had more ring activity. Joseph Parker, of course, just the 2 rounds, beating Martin Bakole when he was meant to fight Daniel Dubois back in February. Tantalising in the blue ribbon division, Barry.
Yeah, it really is. And see, with Wardley, he's so athletic and so instinctive that when he throws his punches, he'll put all his body into the shots, but he'll throw another punch and put him back on balance. Now, with someone like Parker, who's very structurally very good, he's got to make Wardley pay for every mistake that he makes.
66 fights as an amateur, 40 as a pro now. It's a long career for Joe Parker, but he looks to have real momentum and is really settled under Andy Lee. Wardley with the jab, trying to poke it out. He'll believe, won't he, Darren?
Yeah, he will. The feet are going to be key here for Parker. We see that against Hooney. He was frustrated, wasn't he, Fabio Wardley? He couldn't get to grips with that subtle movement in and out of range, and I've already seen it in this opening round. There you go there, just half a step out of range, just making Wardley fall short.
He just got to make Parker feel a little bit uncomfortable here, Wardley. Not dramatically, but just make him rush his work a little bit. If Parker gets a foothold in the fight, it's going to be difficult to knock him out of that.
Just down his right eye, Fabio Wardley. We don't need cuts early. Jab from Parker. More organised and structured, but Wardley wild and dangerous.
There's blood to the side of the nose of Fabio Wardley.
Isn't it always?
Yep, he always marks up, but he's got the heart of a lion, a real gladiator, and what a story. 8 years after first lacing the gloves up, this is where he is on the big stage.
Straight shots is what you need against Wardley, because he swings his punches, he moves in out with his feet, but he sometimes squares up, and that's where Parker's good at that. If he just keeps the discipline with the straight down the line, that could possibly win him the fight.
Another right hand, there was one round the back of the head. There's the shot that befuddled Martin Bakole in Riyadh. He does hit hard himself, Parker.
Nice little looping right hand though from Wardley, there's a second to go.
Oh, there's that right there again, I was talking about combinations for Parker, and Wardley.
He was switched on, and the way he finished it was menacing.
24 knockouts on his record. Everyone's talking about Fabio Wardley's power. What Parker can really hit.
Just a note, sorry Adam, just a note though, Wardley usually fires when he's in trouble. That's his first instinct. But he held then, and that was a good thing, because he was safe. And he never usually does that. He usually wants to fire back all the time. So he knows he's up a level here. He's well aware of that, and that might be a good thing for him.
Jab to the body from Parker. Wardley loose and languid, but said he's improved since the Justice Hooney fight.
He's got to be wary, Wardley, when he throws that right, whether it be to head or body, he's not too off balance, because the left hook, the counter left hook with Joseph Parker is a very, very effective weapon.
And also, Wardley's defence is just to turn that shoulder. And I'm not sure in the heavyweight division it's that effective, because I don't think you can get the real rotation to do that shoulder roll.
Wardley's shown a very good chin today. Parker has been down 6 times, but apart from the Joe Joyce late stoppage defeat, has got through his 12 rounders, hurting Wardley here. Minute 20 into the second round. It's the round that he took out the late replacement Martin Bakole earlier in 2025.
He didn't catch him in the knuckle of the golden shoulder for Wardley.
And now Parker's hot. Here comes Fabian Wardley.
And left hook as well followed.
He's dazed here. Joe Parker. He felt the power there. And Wardley. And will this turn into the shootout that some predicted?
But they both get hurt in this round. Oh,
That's
there's a shot.
And Fabian Wardley. And Parker is being backed up in his own corner. Is this the opportunity for the Ipswich man? Good uppercut. And Parker. It's in some trouble here, but again he shows a good chin. Uppercut for Wardley. Crowd on their feet here around us, and it's all Fabian Wardley. And Parker's going to hold. 40 seconds left in the second.
He's got to move. That's what he's got to do here, Pat. Oh, whoa. Gumshaw out.
Gumshaw comes out. Ben Davis and the team are furious. Joe Parker's got some extra time here. Oh, the next steady Barry.
I'm not quite sure, you know. I mean, he needed to move on that corner. I don't think he could there, Parker.
Good jab from Wardley. Look at this, blood from the nose of Parker. 20 seconds left in a dramatic second here at the O2.
Well, I tell you what, we've always questioned how far could Fabian Wardley go, what level is he, but what he does have, and we've just found out, is world-class. How far could Fabian Wardley go, what level is he, but what he does have, and we've just found out, is world-class power.
Grimaces there, Joe Parker, trying to fight fire with fire. Wardley's big right hand could detonate on the Parker chin. He needs the bell here, the New Zealand man rolled. Wow, huge underdog going in. No pressure really on the Wardley shoulders, whereas Joe Parker can ill afford a defeat at this stage. A risky assignment when he was in line for Alexander Usyk, but he's taken it, and fair play. Great for the fans.
Oh, lovely there from Wardley. So fluid with that jab and right hand.
He looks relaxed, doesn't he?
I mean,
Back comes Parker though. They can
Heavyweight
both
boxing,
hurt each
eh?
other.
just with heavyweight boxing, no one, just one punch all the time makes you just think what's going to happen. Change your mind.
Parker came in heavy. Was it to make a statement with a knockout win? Is he as quick as he was?
He doesn't need to be that quick. He needs to be at the timing, and he needs to stop looping his punches and go back and punch it straight down the line there, Joseph Parker.
Yeah, I think the only time you throw a hook at this stage in the fight is if you're going to look to counter the right hand of Wardley. Otherwise, I agree, Barry, keep it straight, get behind that jab, and the right hand will follow.
Because the way Wardley loops his punches over, bowls them over, you're always going to have a gap down the middle.
Again looking for the overhand right. Fabio Wardley, the uppercut might be the punch as Parker comes in. Where's the New Zealand man's jab?
Good head movement from Wardley there. He slipped on the outside, the rolled under. When you slip on the outside of the jab, throw the right hand. Keep that left hand up and throw the right hand.
Good little counter there from Parker.
Body shot from Wardley was really good. And Parker just has lost his shape. There's no real snap behind the jab. And there's a fluid look to Fabio Wardley here.
He's having to move a lot though here, Wardley. For the big fella, they're never a good sign.
Oh, big right hand from Wardley, bounces off the chin of Parker. He took that really well.
No way is he still on his feet after that.
And back he comes now, trying to pump the jab out, get it going. Real tension here, and now Parker throws one of his big right hands.
We've got to see a replay of that right hand of Wardley. That was flush on the chin of Parker.
The sound is like a crack, wasn't it?
Yeah, took it absolutely brilliantly. Maybe down to the conditioning. But Wardley, there's a confident look about him at the moment.
I don't think Parker was doing that bad in the round, to be honest. Good movement there from Wardley, good upper body movement.
36 victories, former world champion. Let's bring in former world champion Carl Frampton. What a 9 minutes.
Yeah, fight's living up to all expectations so far. Great fight. I have Fabio Wardley in front by a round. I think he's looking well here. I get the feeling Joe's trying a little bit too hard after he got caught with that shot in the second round, like he's almost trying to impress. I don't think he needs to do that. Just get back to the basics. I feel like he's a better job than Fabio, but he's not using it enough. But Fabio's looking really good here. Yeah, better than I expected him to look this early in the fight. And I mean, we all thought he had a puncher's chance, but at this stage he's got more than that.
Do you think he's growing in confidence here, Wardley?
I think so. I do think he is. I just feel like there's a little bit. I mean, we're early on in the fight here, but out of the two fighters, Fabio seems to be maybe a little bit more tired than Joe, which isn't a great sign so far, but he's boxing out of his skin at this point.
Yeah, big body shot from Wardley. What's it taking out of the engine, all these huge shots? Both of them hurt.
I'll tell you what, he's using the jab nicely on the back foot, Fabio Wardley. Good variation with the shot, kind of just stopping Parker being able to commit to his own shots.
Well, you know how Wardley fights, so you've trained for that. He's dangerous with the shots, so you've got to be careful when you let your shots go, because he'll fire back. But once you felt it, it can be a different outcome. I just think, at the minute, Parker's boxing like that, waiting for something to come back, and that's making it tentative, let that jab go with authority.
Again, I think two opportunities there to throw the left hook, Parker. Missed with a body shot, and he missed with a right hand upstairs, Wardley.
Compelling, living up to all expectations. You don't know which way this is going to twist next. Combination from Parker. Wardley just stunned and back on the ropes here.
Got to be careful, everybody. Wardley turns his body to put it on right hand.
And it is the fire fest in the heavyweight division that we wanted.
Oh, he went far off for that uppercut, Wardley. Lovely jab from Parker.
Yeah, beautiful shot from Parker. But back comes Wardley, almost when he was hurt up on the ropes. He looked very, very dangerous, Wardley.
And Parker's going to throw that left hook after he throws that jab, because Wardley turns his body to the right, ready to throw that right uppercut, that right hand back over the top. If you throw a left hook, you'll upset his rhythm. He have to square himself back up.
Barry, both have committed so much already, haven't they, in 4 rounds?
Oh, it's been madness, hasn't it? I mean, you thought one of them would have been on the floor by now.
I'm not sure how there hasn't been a knockdown, but it's been absolutely 7th round of Joe Parker's long career that goes back to July 2012. Fabio Wardley much, much fresher. Only the 83rd of his pro career, but Parker has done it all. Won a world championship. Everyone says he's on better form now, but Wardley looking to make a mockery of the fact he had 4 white-collar fights, and now he stands on the verge of something extraordinary.
It really is extraordinary, incredible story. Carries the lead hand low, doesn't he, Wardley? And he looks to parry and block the shot with the right hand. The left hook's there, the left hook, right hand for Parker.
I quite like Wardley's speed tonight. Everyone thought he looked so light on the scales in comparison to Parker.
That's better there from Parker, the double jab left hook.
Organised, structured from Parker. When he does that, he looks a different level.
He has to keep it simple, but he has. I mean, it's easy to say it because he's a guy who's been punched so hard, but commit to the attack.
Body shot from Parker. That's better.
Yeah, but he goes through the gears. So good to watch. So dangerous. And he does it with such good variation. Doesn't just headhunt. Works the body, then goes back upstairs.
And also stepping to the right eliminates that right hand and that right hand counter to when Fabio turns his body.
Just starting to get control of the ring, Joe Parker, with that jab, maybe with the better pedigree.
I'm not a fan of the low left hand though from Parker. I like it with Fabio because it gives him the whip and then the emphasis to throw the right hand. But for Parker, I think he needs to be more structured from the chest.
Well, exactly. But when you look at the last fight as well and how he got rid of Hooney, Fabio Wardley is that sharp there.
Good jabs from Parker. Back comes Wardley with the right hand.
Oh, sharp.
This is Bernardo from the New Zealand man.
It was good there from Parker. Didn't rush it either then. When he could have, he took his time.
How much is this taken out? Is it sapping the energy? Where are their levels in terms of resistance at this point?
Well, you want Wardley tired. Wardley is better when he's tired, more dangerous when he's tired than when he's not.
He had that absolute barn burner with Frazer Clarke here in their first fight. One of the best domestic heavyweight fights in years. And this brewing up into another really tasty affair.
That draw with Frazer Clarke was invaluable, knowing that you can do that. You go through those hellish moments in fights. I can't tell you how much he would have learned from that, Wardley.
Yep, what he lacks.
Busier.
Round 6, another heavyweight battle at London's O2 Arena. If you need the identification, Fabio Wardley in the Ipswich blue and the white, yellow and black of Joseph Parker. Two of the nicest guys in the sport, but tonight they're getting down to business. And it's enthralling.
See, I know he's aware of what's coming back here, Parker, but I don't think he can wait too long as he is now. He's waiting a bit too long. The jab's key for Parker. He can double it up.
Punches thrown and landed, not many. The difference.
You don't want to be doing that from too far out there for Joseph Parker. You want to make sure you hit with that jab before you throw that right hand over the top.
He's got to watch that as well. Sloppy jab to the body.
See, I think Fabio can feint. Wardley can feint and throw that left hook. Almost leap into it.
Fabio.
Yeah.
See, it's funny, I see it on the flip side because of where that right hand is of Fabio. He looks to block the jab, so if you feint, then come firing through with the left hook.
Let them both do it, see what happens.
Looking in his corner, Fabio Wardley. Both trying to keep their shape. Centre ring. Wardley with the jab. Back comes Parker. Doubling up with the left hand. Oh, good shot. Back from Joseph Parker. And Fabio Wardley just pushed into the neutral corner. Starting to get caught a little more, Wardley.
Yeah, but he tied him up. He did the right thing though there, Wardley. He was tired, he got caught with a good shot. He soaked it up, he tied him up and turned him.
And another box that he's ticking, that he can take a very good shot. We know he can deliver one.
I think we've known that. Justice Hooney was outboxing him round after round.
This is
nice shot from Wardley with the uppercut. Back comes Parker. They let their hands go at the end of the 6th round. And Parker's just got the more accuracy.
Just that structure.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Joe, stay sharp!
Hunting with that left hand, Joe Parker. Beginning to feel he's taking control of the fight.
A little feint here for Parker, draws that right hand to Wardley.
6. Fabio's got a young daughter as well. Family, men, and warriors. Second half of this one. Carl, who have you got edging it at the moment? Who's in the better shape?
I've got Parker 4-2 in front, but it could easily be 3-all. There was a round there, it was hard to split. I just feel like Joe's starting to come into it a little bit more. He's starting to use his jab a bit more, and Fabio's, not that he's struggling with it, but it's working for Joe. Fabio's just on the front foot now, but I'll let you take over on him.
What could work from Wardley here? Start of the 7th.
Just backed him up with a body shot there, didn't he, Wardley?
He did. And I think it just hurt Parker.
If you see Wardley, anytime Parker has Wardley under a bit of pressure, he always gets off to the same side, always leaning down to his right.
As the fan zone scorecard agreeing with you, Carl. Parker a couple ahead, it could be level. Many rounds ahead of us. Is it going to go the full way? It didn't look like it after a couple.
No one predicted it before the fight either.
They're trying to settle down here. Joe Parker back to his boxing. Execute the game plan. That's what he has been telling us all week.
See, when you start to get tired, that fatigue sets in, you lose that concentration. And in this division, you lose your concentration, you get caught with a big shot.
And we know Wardley can punch at any time. Body shot again from the Ipswich man.
Yeah, he can fire.
Right from Parker. That was a good shot.
I've got to be honest, Wardley soaked that really well.
He's got his rocking chairs.
Do you know what? I think he was leaning back ever so slightly, just taking a bit of the sting out of the right hand.
Trying to detonate his own right hand. Both of them swinging from the hip, entertaining the fans. It's what we want to see.
Yeah, Cole pointed it out a few rounds ago. He does look slightly tired out the two, Wardley. And we talk about, you know, what happens when you do start to fatigue and you lose your shape. It's so important that you stay switched on it. You don't offer any openings to your opponent. Someone of the class of Parker.
There's that right round the side, back of the head, chipping away. 42 knockouts between this pair.
That was good from Parker there, because Wardley was just looking for a bit of a rest, and Parker seen that and jumped on him.
Again, stabbing to the body. Wardley is Parker in that front row, watching on in this exciting heavyweight landscape. Who is going to get the shot at Alexander Usyk? Joseph Parker into the 8th round. 40th fight in his long career, Fabio Wardley. It's his 21st, and remember, he's never tasted defeat.
That's a lovely jab to the body from Parker, sharp. Didn't pour the shot out. That's the right hand, though. He was looking earlier to set that right hand up. He was feinting, trying to draw the lead out of Parker. I love the way he turns his body to the left, almost away from the shot of Parker.
He throws the same right hand all the time, Wardley, and why wouldn't you? It works almost every time he throws it. But I like to see him turn the shoulder sometimes and punch right down the middle. See how that works out for him.
I spent a fair bit of time with Fabio Wardley in Ipswich, and he's very comfortable in his skin. He's really maturing into this boxing business. I mean, he played a bit of football. He was a recruitment consultant. He never thought he was going to do anything like this. It's all just a bonus. And he's learning.
And surprising himself all the time.
I mean that story though, I think now, all that's done. He thinks he's the best. He believes he's the best now.
He just said something to Parker in there as he misses with a 1-2. Parker back with the right hand. I wonder if Wardley feels that Parker can't really hurt him.
Tell you what he's done for the last minute or so. He's worked well behind the jab. He's been very busy, sharp, not offered many openings.
There's the jab again from Wardley. The more solid technique maybe from Joe Parker, but good work from Wardley again.
Yeah, nice fluency with that jab, and then nice snappy left hand.
Oh, just misses by a whisker, but Ben Davison like that in the corner. Taken Parker out of his rhythm.
Well, the way he punches long there, Ward, it's hard to counter back, so you can almost get away with having a go.
Game jab to the body. It's been a good round this for Fabio Wardley.
Yeah, He's fought one back here, hasn't he, Wardley? Pretty much all because of that lead hand.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, just nice boxing. Good rhythm from Wardley. And he looks confident here. Just out of sorts in that round, Joseph Parker.
He said, I'm not sure. I do have Parker in front at the minute, but that was a great round from Fabio. He used his jab really well, inflicting it from that kind of hip position, but it's all to play for. I have Joe in front here, but Fabio's looking good.
Isn't that what we want? No one really sure what happens next. 4 rounds to go. Joseph Parker just trying to get himself back together after a poor 8th. Probably in front.
Yeah, that's feint first, then that left hook, then you can follow the right hand through for Joseph Parker. And I think he's got to try and get busy behind his jab now. It was outworked in round 8. Good work with the hooks.
Great stuff from Parker.
Blistering speed as well.
Yeah, good speed and doubling, trebling up with that left hand. He needs more of that.
But
good work.
Sorry, I also thought it was good feet as well there from Wardley. I think he got caught with a few good shots, but he got on his toes, got himself out of trouble a little bit.
Taking instruction from the corner mid-round, Fabio Wardley. Parker looking better in the 9th.
Do you think Parker needs to be just a little bit busier?
Do you think he's come in a bit heavy, Parker?
Yeah, I seen the theory behind it, maybe, but yeah, maybe. I mean, carrying a lot of weight in a fight that if he has a tire, you've got all that weight to carry about, it's going to be a problem. But
I was surprised seeing him on the scales at 262. Andy Lee just brushed it off, but good right hand from Fabio Wardley. Again looking for that 1-2. Parker gets back, good shot. Left hook from Wardley. A minute to go in the 9th round. And Joseph Parker is finding the hooks here to unsettle Wardley. But remember, Wardley will be dangerous with his back to the wall.
he's most dangerous when he's hurt. Oh, lovely jab there from Parker.
Beautiful work in this round from Joseph Parker.
I'll tell you what, his powers of recovery, Fabio, it's incredible.
Heavyweight Nigel Benn, isn't he?
What incredible training, conditioning, courage with these heavyweights. How has there not been a knockdown?
Oh, lovely there from Parker again.
He's reading that head movement, isn't he, Wardley?
Always goes to the same side. Darn, I think if Joe brings that left hook and a chopping right hand and just continues to throw it left, right.
Body shots back from Wardley in a terrific 9th round here at the O2. Parker has Wardley hurt, but Wardley finishing strong. What a cracking 3 minutes. Now, Joseph Parker, Carl, that it's still seesawing.
Yeah, look, there's a few rounds that are close and you can make an argument for both guys getting it. I do have Joe in front, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Fabio. And like the boys have said, his powers of recovery are incredible. It looked like Joe at the end of that round needed to take a bit of a rest. So Fabio's certainly in this fight.
3 ahead on Carl's unofficial card. The 3 judges at ringside. Should it go 12? I mean, who'd have thought that after 2, 3, 4 rounds? Both have been hurt at various times. Parker just keeping himself together.
Hand zone. 3 rounds ahead for Parker.
This the round that Fabio Wardley found that shot from the Ipswich gods to lay out Justice Hooney. And this time, Joe Parker finds maybe a weapon that comes home. Just looks stunned there momentarily, Wardley.
Even that shot, that made him stand up straight. And then he recovered almost straight away.
Here comes Joe Parker. Trying to finish the job.
Yeah, like we said, he's really starting to read that movement of Wardley. Moving to his right-hand side.
It's clever from Parker, but Wardley will still believe. way that one shot can change it.
Until the very last second, he'll believe that.
The problem is, though, Parker needs a rest. He's landing with the shots, he's winning the round, but he's the one who needs a rest just as much as Wardley. That's a lovely jab.
Yeah, quality there from Joe Parker. Just has that edge in experience and pedigree and boxing well now.
Do you know what I think's been the difference the last few rounds? Not the last one, the one before that, and this round for Parker is he's hooking off the jab more than he was.
And that's like, as I say, he's trying to catch it, isn't he, with the right hand, the jab,
Yeah.
Wardley. It just opens up that right hand side for the left hook.
Oh, good shot there. Countering. Parker back to the right side.
How is he taking these shots?
What a chin shot, Fabio Wardley. How has he not gone down in the 10th round? Parker goes for it. Wardley says, come on then, let's have it.
This is class.
Oh, back he comes. Fabio Wardley now. Big left hand. Parker takes it. Stunning stuff. End of the 10th. And Parker's hurt. 2 seconds left in the round. And now it's Wardley who has Parker rocking and rolling. Oh my word, this is sensational. But it's going to come and save Joe Parker. Wow, wow, wow.
Heavyweight box.
Heavyweight, I tell you what, it might not be as good as that, but that 10th round there was absolutely brilliant. Now, what happens next? Last 6 minutes. Who wins this fight, Carl Frampton?
I have no idea, boys. I really don't. I mean, Fabio Wardley, we talked about chins a few weeks ago when we seen Dave Allen's, but I mean, this guy's chin is unbelievable.
Cut. Parker's cut, Carl, as well.
Inside the left though as well, I think.
Still Wardley looks fairly fresh. He's being outboxed. But he's getting to him now.
Yeah, they're really waving him on. Fabio Wardley, Ben Davison, Lee Wiley. Be active, be busy.
I mean, they were supposed to be knacking though, fair of them.
Joe Joyce watching on at ringside, and this is where he got to Joe Parker, right at the end of their fight. Can Fabio Wardley do the same?
That's bothering him, that cut.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but it's annoying him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the inside, isn't it? It's going into the eye.
Too late to worry about that.
Oh, that's it.
From Wardley! And this could be close for Joe Parker. He swings a left hand, but Wardley's all over him. Parker's in danger of being stopped here in the 11th round. It's all Fabio Wardley. This is the opportunity of his life.
He's got a hold, he's got a grab hold of Fabio Wardley.
Wardley's going to slow down here. Take your shots, you've got him going here.
Nothing back from Parker. Howard Foss is going to step in any second. He gets one hook off. But Wardley now. It's over. Fabio Wardley with a
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute 54 seconds of round number 11. Our referee in charge, Howard Foster, steps in to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and new WBO interim heavyweight champion of the world, Fabio Wardley.
Absolutely sensational, Fabio. You're still unbeaten. I have to come for you for initial thoughts of what you just went through there.
Look, Eddie, I got one thing only to say. Usyk.
And you will get Alexander Usyk as well. Fabio, your story, we continually talk about it. It's a Hollywood story that I feel like has a big Hollywood ending coming. But you just knocked out the second best heavyweight in the world, Fabio.
So what does that make me then?
Makes you the second best heavyweight in the world, Fabio.
Look, I said all the way through this build-up, all the way before this fight was made, we picked Joseph Parker
I believe I'm at the top. I proved I'm at the top.
You landed some big shots, he landed some big shots. In the second round, you looked like you had him out. And it's shots that normally put people out. How did you continue to not get dispirited when you were landing those big shots, but he was able to take them?
Look, it's something we planned for, something we drilled for. All credit to Joseph Parker. That man can't get enough respect from me. He deserves the world of respect from the boxing community. He took a chance when he didn't have to against a risky fighter like myself. But we knew he was tough, he was stubborn, he weren't going to go nowhere quickly. So I knew when I had him hurt, I had to take my time a bit. And look, he may go down, may not get hurt, but I knew he wasn't going to go the first time of asking. So we knew we had to work on it, pick our spots, pick our places, and eventually get him out of there.
Everyone talks about your knockout power, and I think we saw it again. No one seems to talk about your chin and your fitness. I know you do a lot of stuff with boxing science, but you got a chin as well, Fabio. You seem like you can do everything now.
Yeah, look, for what I lack in experience, I make up for in chin, heart, determination, will. I told everyone before this started, I ain't losing today. This belt will be mine. I was going to take it, and I did everything I said I'd do.
Fabio, do you understand what you've just done in the ring tonight?
Right now.
Has it sunk in yet?
Nah, it hasn't sunk in yet at all. And I know everyone talks about me, my story, where I came from, but it's not just about me. It's about all the men stood there, all in their white tees with Fabio Wardley on, all the people that have supported me along the journey, believed in me when everyone said I was out, everyone said I wasn't going to make it, everyone said I wasn't going to go nowhere. It's all that view, that men right there next to me. And that aside, it's down for a moment for Dillian Whyte, because I'd still be lost on Small Hall somewhere, fighting a York Hall every few months. You'd never seen me, never heard of me. But that man picked me out of the rough, looked after me, gave his time to me, and changed my life. He deserves everything from me.
Well said, Fabio. You seem to just be a fighter that wants a fight. He hurt you a couple of times, and most fighters retreat. You decide to go forward and say, come on, let's have a fight. You seem to be more dangerous when you're hurt, Fabio.
Yeah, look, I'm not taking nothing away from Joe, but I wasn't hurt in the moments. I was just sloppy. I got caught on my feet in silly positions. I got caught off centre, committing too much to a shot and taking the return. But I wasn't ever hurt. I wasn't ever buzzed. I wasn't ever rocked. Look, I said it time and time again. I'm not the most clean, perfect amateur with all the fleety footwork, but look, I get the job done.
Was you surprised when Howard Foster came in and stopped it?
I thought he should have stopped it about 5-6 punches ago. If not that time, then the other time. But look, boxing will be boxing. I'm not here to cry about what could have been, what was. I only keep going. If the bell hasn't gone, the ref hasn't waved it off, then I'm still throwing punches.
Don't go anywhere, Fabio. Let me bring in the man. You said Usyk. This is the man that can make that fight. And I hope we'll make that fight. Frank, you've had a lot of good heavyweights, Frank. A lot of incredible stories. This might be your biggest story yet, what this man has achieved and what he continues to achieve. Is it going to be Alexander Usyk next for him, Frank?
Well, he said he wants to do it, and that's what it'll be. But let me tell you something. He is so right what he says. It's a 36-minute fight, but it only takes 1 second for him. And he does it time and time again. You know, he was behind in the fight again, but honestly, I sit there in amazement. Somebody's had 0 amateur experience, 20 fights, fighting a former world champion and a guy who's just beaten 3 or 4 guys in the top 10 and done it in style. God, everyone, Ipswich should be absolutely proud of him, as we all are in the UK. You know, that was a phenomenal performance. He is just something special. And you know what? 2 lovely guys, 2 really great professionals. But what a fight. That was edge of your seat stuff all the way through. Both of them gave everything they had. And this man here, my God, I'll take my hat off to him. It's a story I've never seen in boxing before.
I want him to have a long rest, Frank, but are we talking a big summer fight in a stadium? We know the support will come out for Fabio. Fabio Wardley versus Alexander Usyk for all the marbles at the heavyweight division, surely.
Well, that's what it is. Let me tell you, it's really simple. Alexander is a great champion. He said that he wants to fight. He's not going to vacate that belt. He won't vacate the belt. His next fight, Fabio Wardley, will be for the 4 belts. Not 1 belt, 4 belts. He's the WBO interim champion, and his next fight is what he deserves for a performance, an unbelievable, ballsy, brave, unbelievable performance. I mean, we're all proud of you. We're proud of you.
Fabio, I've got some good news and bad news. Good news, it's going to be Alexander Usyk. Bad news, it's going to be too big for Portman Road. It's going to be way too big for Portman Road, Fabio. But how does it feel knowing, when you hear what Frank said there, considering your journey, that it is going to be one of the all-time greats for everything in the heavyweight division, Fabio?
Eddie, you're laughing, I'm laughing. It sounds like a dream, it sounds like a fairy tale, but look, this is real life. I'm proof of hard work, commitment, love of the game, love of the sport, dedication that you can make it in this sport. You got to give yourself to it, but boxing will give you everything and more.
Fabio, you came out to an incredible noise from the fans, as you always do. Quick word about the fans that got you through a couple of hard times in that fight tonight.
Yeah, look, this is boxing, not football, but they're my 12th man on the pitch. They're the extra fire, they're the extra 5-6 punches I need to finish that combination to get Joe out of there. So, look, as much as I commend me, my team and everyone else, it's these people as well that have followed me up and down the country, followed me across the world, that shout my name, support me, wear my tee. So, look, thank you everyone. I can't have done this without you.
Fabio, congratulations. Alexander Usyk next, and this Rocky story continues, and who knows where it's going to end, Fabio. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Adam, back to you.
Thanks, Addy. Rocky 1 at Ipswich, Rocky 2 here at the O2. Will Rocky 3 be Alexander Usyk in the spring or summer? So much